Do you have 2 pieces of paper I can
Yes,
borrow?
sir, we certainly do. I guess he's okay. He does slow.
Do what?
He is slow. So he gets, he's pretty.
I don't think Jack is what the same person. I think we expanded this a little. This contest is.
Yeah, it's not very small.
I don't know how special they are, but we have some instructions for you. First, we would like to welcome you to your own school. How's that? Secondly, is this is a learning experience. You're supposed to have fun, okay? When this is over, you heard me tell your instructor out here, we're gonna make a few comments to you people. We're gonna ask them, whichever one to train you, to come back in. If they wanna listen, they can. So just to let you know, Mr. Beckman will be the timer. At 13 minutes, he will raise his hand, so you know you've got 2 minutes left. And then at 15 minutes, if you're still going, he will stand and remain standing until you finish up. We will not be voting on anything, so that I will be the participating judge. Mr. Beckman is older than I am, and he's really hard of hearing. Did you hear that, Tom?
I did, but don't listen to everything he says. He's the old guy.
So please speak loudly. First and secondly, we want to give our condolences to your advisor. How do you get stuck with all these ugly boys? Just luck of the draw. Huh? We're sorry. But at any rate, leave these cards face down till I get all of them handed out. We'll have a minute to look at these cards, and if you want to start before that minute's up, you just tap the gavel and off we will go. Okay? Did I miss anything, Mr. Putnam? I think not. Okay. Here's Mr. Sharp. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm just thrilled to be here. How you gonna throw me?
What grade are you guys in?
7 through freshman.
7th through freshman, okay.
Merry Christmas. Everybody have a card? Okay, you have 1 minute to turn that over, look at the motions.
The meeting room will come to order. We are now holding the meeting of the South Decatur FFA chapter. Mr. Vice President, are all officers at their station?
I shall call the roll of officers to determine if they're at their stations and report back to you, Mr. President. The Sentinel.
Stationed by the door.
Your duties there.
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see that the doors open to our friends at all times and that they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the room comfortable and assist the president in maintaining order.
The reporter.
Reporter stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag goes the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to Puerto Rico and the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer.
Stationed at the Emblem of Washington.
Your duties there.
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up our financial standing through saving and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The secretary.
Stationed by the ear of corn.
Your duties there.
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why stationed by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I'm asked to advise you from time to time as a need arises. I hope that my advice will always be based on true knowledge and ripened with wisdom. Mr. Vice President, why do you keep a plow at your station?
The plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in the work of our organization. I preside over the meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the President so stationed?
The rising sun is a token of new era in agriculture. If we follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Mr. President, all officers are at their station.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. The Secretary shall call the roll of members.
There are 9 members present, 2 guests, Mr. President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here?
Practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA member should possess.
May we accomplish our purposes. I now declare the South Decatur FFA chapter duly open to the transaction of business or matters which now properly be presented. Is there any? No, the Secretary shall call the previous minutes.
The second regular meeting of the South Decatur FFA was called to order at 7:15 a.m. with Justin Johnson presiding. There were 10 members present. The Secretary's minutes were approved as read. Blaine Nobby reported a treasurer's balance of $4,480.17. The first item of business discussed was the success of the annual fruit sales. The chapter sold over 1,200 boxes of fruit and apples this year. A motion was made to accept the same prices as those received last year. The motion was seconded, discussed, and passed. A second motion was made to serve smoked pork chops at our parent member banquet this year. The motion was seconded, discussed, and passed. The meeting was then closed with official FFA ceremonies.
Is there any additions or corrections to the Secretary's minutes? They stand approved as read. Is there any officer reports?
Mr. President,
Blaine.
I have a treasurer's report. We had a beginning balance of $4,480.17. We used $870 at the National FFA Convention, $910 on the FFA roster. We collected $721 in dues, and we had an ending balance of $3,421.17. Respectfully submitted by Blaine Nobby.
This is for your information only and is set to be audited at a later date. Is there any other officer reports? Is there any committee reports?
Mr. President,
Vic.
I have an SAE committee report. On October 19, 2016, the SAE committee met to discuss last year's summer SAE program. There were 19 students who completed the summer session and earned 1 credit each for their efforts. The committee felt that this was a much-needed class, especially for those who could not fit an agricultural class into the regular school year calendar. Respectfully submitted by Big Sheep.
Is there any other committee reports? Is there any special features? Is there any old business? Is there any new business?
Mr. President,
Vic.
I move that our chapter buys FFA t-shirts for all members.
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded that our chapters buy FFA t-shirts for all our members. This motion is amendable, debatable, and requires majority vote. Is there any debate?
President.
I think this would be a good idea because some people can't afford to buy a t-shirt, and this would give everybody a t-shirt to support your school.
Mr. President.
Wayne.
As Mr. Schutte said, this would give all those members that didn't have the money t-shirts, and this would show off our FFA spirit to the whole school.
Mr. President,
Nathan.
I believe this is a good idea, as well as Vic and Blaine said, that it help people who don't have the money to buy an FFA shirt, and it show that we care for all the other FFA members in the chapter.
Mr. President.
Evan.
This will help promote FFA and it will bring joy to the FFA members.
Mr. President,
Lena.
I move to have a 5-minute recess.
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded that we have a 5-minute recess. This motion is not debatable, it is amendable, and requires a majority vote. Is there any amendments? We are now going to vote on having a 5-minute recess. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
Aye.
Motion fails. We are now back on the main motion that the chapter buys FFA t-shirts for all members. This motion is amendable, debatable, and requires a majority vote. Is there any debate?
Mr. President,
Wyatt.
I move that we strike out for all members and add 4 seniors.
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded that we take out the word "for all members" and insert the word "seniors." This motion is amendable, debatable, and requires a majority vote. Is there any debate?
Mr. President,
Wyatt.
I do believe this idea is a good one because the seniors have done a lot for this chapter, so I think the chapter should buy them the t-shirts and have everyone else buy that just so the seniors have something special.
Blaine.
As Wyatt just said, this would show them how much we appreciate them being in the FFA chapter, and all of us haven't been in there and respect the FFA as much as they have.
Mr. President,
Nathan. Oh, Judge.
I move to postpone this motion till our December meeting.
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded that we postpone this motion to our December meeting. This motion is amendable, is debatable, and requires a majority vote. Is there any debate?
Mr. President,
Gavin.
I think this is a bad idea because we're in the meeting right now and we should just get it over with now and discuss more motions during the December meeting.
Mr. President,
Nathan.
I believe it's a bad idea because we can get it all done tonight, and then we don't have to worry about talking about it in a later date.
Mr. President,
Hunter.
I believe this is a bad idea. I believe that we should get it over with right now. We're in a timed contest, and we have to make up time.
Mr. President,
Blaine.
we've made a lot of good points already, and I think that by the December meeting, we'll have forgotten those points, and we may not vote how we want to.
Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, we will now proceed to vote. All in favor of postponing this motion to the December meeting, please say aye. All opposed, same sign.
Aye.
Motion fails. We are now back on the amendment to strike out for all members and insert seniors. This motion is amendable, debatable, requires a majority vote. Is there any debate?
Mr. President,
Wyatt.
Like I said before, this would make the seniors feel special for all they have done for us, you know. They put in the time and dedication, so I think the chapter should pay them off with just buying them the t-shirts so they ain't got to pay for it, and then have all the other members pay for it.
Mr. President,
Lana.
I think getting shirts for the seniors would help them feel appreciated and give them something to remember our FFA chapter by.
Mr. President,
Nathan.
I believe it's a good idea because seniors put in a lot of work throughout their years being in the FFA, doing other contests and then paying their dues and stuff.
Is there any further discussion? We'll now proceed to vote on striking out for all members and inserting seniors. Is there, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
Aye.
Motion passes. We are now back on the main motion that the chapter buys FFA t-shirts for the seniors. This motion is amendable, debatable, and requires a majority vote. Is there any debate?
Mr. President,
Vic.
I think this would be a good idea because seniors do a lot for us, and it'd be a good thing to give them
Mr. President,
Collins.
I move that we refer this to the SDHS FFA chapter.
second.
It has been properly moved and seconded that we refer this to the South Decatur FFA Chapter Committee. This motion is amendable, debatable, and requires majority vote. Is there any debate?
Mr. President,
Collins.
I believe this would be a good idea. It's not really our right to say if all the members get it or the seniors get it. I believe that they have to say so in this because they're the ones that are going to pay for it. And
Mr. President,
Nobby.
If we do this now and do not refer this to the committee, we would be better benefited because the committee would have other things to worry about other than T-shirts for the seniors.
Mr. President,
Nathan.
I believe this is a bad idea because if we get this done and over with now, we can kind of give these t-shirts to the seniors as a present.
Mr. President,
Lana.
I think getting this over with now would help us get the t-shirts in sooner and then they could actually wear them to school.
Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, we will now proceed to the vote on referring this to the SDHS FFA Chapter Committee. This motion, all in favor, please say aye. All opposed, same sign.
Aye.
Motion fails. We are now back on the main motion to buy FFA T-shirts for all members, for the seniors. This motion is amendable, debatable, and requires majority vote. Is there any debate?
Mr. President,
Nathan.
I believe this is a good idea because seniors have sold fruit and helped out our FFA chapter a lot, building it through the years and getting other people to join.
Mr. President,
Wyatt.
like what Nathan just said, the seniors have done a lot for this FFA chapter, so it's about time that we pay them for what they've done for us, just for something special to them, and then maybe they'll remember South Decatur FFA and look back and say, yeah, I had some fun there.
Mr. President,
Mr. Nobby.
as Mr. Gatewood just said, they've put in the time, they paid the money, and they deserve something back to them. So if we did this, it'd be repaying them for the deeds they've done, and it'd help our chapter become more bigger because people would look at our generosity towards the seniors.
Mr. President,
Lana.
I think like Mr. Nobby and Mr. Gatewood said, this would be a great reward for all the seniors' work they've done, and this would help them remember our FFA chapter whenever they are in college and after that.
Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, we will now proceed to vote on buying the FFA chapter T-shirts for all the seniors. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Does the secretary have any business which now may be transacted?
I have none, Mr. President.
Does any member have any new or unfinished business which now may be transacted? We are about to adjourn the meeting of the South Decatur FFA chapter. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, and courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Please join me to salute to our flag station to my left. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The meeting is adjourned.
Would you like me to pick up the paraphernalia?
Now, we need to see your minutes. We'd actually like to see all your reports. We'll get back to you when we're finished.
Oh, you wanna go get both your teachers or one of them or whoever helps you folks? Which one do you wanna get first, sir?
What do you mean?
Of these kids that screwed up, which one do you wanna get? Yeah.
You name them off,
Now,
Brandon.
now, first off, I've got to ask, your two teachers, isn't it a refreshing feeling to see somebody young instead of that old Mr. Hudson guy?
They may not know who he is.
Yeah, you do, I'm sure. No, he's a wonderful. Sorry. But don't tell him, Mr. Beckman, I said that, okay? I'm just gonna make a number of comments. Some of them